Hello and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series. In the last part, we lost our first league game of the season 2-0 against the King Punks, and in this episode we'll be playing Roma Eterna in the second league game of the season. But before that, let me introduce the team on screen right now. This is Scousers, and they are opponents in the second round of the Ultimate League Cup. Yep, the cup is back, and last time we exited the cup at the first round against the Gunners Junior. This time we automatically go through to the second round, and there'll be 2 episodes this week, with the second one being the cup match. Scousers have a stronger squad than us and they're in Division 6 51, however they have an average age of 29 and a squad value of just 12 million econ. They currently sit second bottom of their division, so I see this as a very winnable cup tie. First things first, the game against Roma Eterna, and I've decided to go for a 4-5-1 formation here, with Aratani in goal, a back 4 of Gorga, Roddick, Santa Maria and Van der Kreis. In midfield we have some new players here. Our midfielders Roma, Kwiatkowski, Cayolla, Tilbay and Hargreaves, making his first start of the season, and also making his first start of the season up front, Jose Juan Casado as the lone striker. Hargreaves has had a difficult pre-season and needs to get up to the standard of his teammates. However, hopefully by giving a full game I can let him do this. Of concern will be the defence. The only way to solve our defensive problems with an average age of 23 at the moment is to put Bjarne Anerod in goal, but that sacrifices game time for Aratani. Anerod retires at the end of the season. Aratani will be our number 1 all the way up the leagues. The intention after that is to bring on a young keeper as an understudy to Aratani, and this young understudy, when he reaches the same skill level as Aratani, will become our new number 1 keeper. Roma Eterna are the home team, so it's probably not too surprising that they decided to go for an attacking 3-5-2 formation. Their team is Robert Budenau, the goalkeeper, who's just as good as Charlie Sanders of the King Punks. A back 3 of Cienfuegos, Novikov and Kulaj. Midfielder Mason, Genster, Kodognola, Dionigi and Olsen Reaper, and a front 2 of Koren and Vendrame. Roma Eterna's squad isn't as strong as the King Punks, and they kind of lack that star striker up front. Although having said that, Ricardo Vendrame is having an excellent start to his current season. Nevertheless, in midfield they have Amadio Cognola, who is a 13 skilled midfielder, and he is backed up by at least 2 other 12 skilled midfielders. They have a very strong midfield, and I expect them to be challenging at the sharp end for promotion from Division 6. Well, let's go live to the Silverberg Stadium for the second league game of the season. Thanks to Cydonia in their change strip due to a colour clash with Roma Eterna, although I don't quite see how much that is not a colour clash anymore. Anyway, the captains are Robert Budenau and Gavril Gorga, and the referee is Stellan Ofsagerd. And we're underway! And it is a tight possession battle at the moment. No side is really dominating at the moment, but here come Roma Eterna. Now they are starting to get a lion's share of the possession here. 22 minutes in, here comes the first chance of the game. Till against the... And it's easily caught by Aratani. Lucky start here for Knights of Cydonia. We are yet to concede to this Roma Eterna side, who are a much stronger side than us. But here comes Roma Eterna again. Ricardo Vendrame! Goal! What a goal by Ricardo Vendrame! He curled that shot right into the top corner of the net from outside the box. What a goal! 40 minutes in and it's 1-0 to Roma Eterna, which is a bad start for us. Anyway, it is half time now. A pretty one-sided half, to be honest, as Roma Eterna dominate chances and possession. The second half gets underway and we're bringing on Canamasas for Alvito Roma. And also, we're going to bring on Sammy McChrystal for Jose Juan Casado. Hopefully that will give us more threat up front so we can actually try to challenge this Roma Eterna team. But they've got another chance here. Olsen Reaper! And it's stopped by Aratani. Aratani's been at one with these top players here. He doesn't stop their shots, so maybe they're having off days. They've got a bicycle kick by Elson Koren! What a goal! Elson Koren for Roma Eterna has shot his bicycle kick in the penalty area right to the top corner of the net. And 2 quality goals have undone us here, unfortunately. And Ronaldo Cienfuegos has been yellow carded for handball. Meanwhile, in the other games, the King Punks are thrashing real peeps. Meanwhile, Sadler City are also winning, but Roma United are thrashing Kyrgyzstan. Now that is bad news, because I think Roma United are going to be one of our contenders for relegation candidates. Rufus Roddick has been yellow carded for unsportsmanlike conduct. He's only 22 to be fair, but still, that's not ideal. Anyway, it is the end of the game now. And at the end of that game, Roma Eterna dominated the chances with 4 chances to nil, and they also dominated the possession. A very one-sided game, and we haven't made a great start. 2 losses out of 2 games. We need to improve fast. So, what is going wrong here? We've lost the first 2 league games of the season. Are the opposition just too strong for us? Have we got unlucky with the fixture draw by playing the best 2 sides away from home first? Or are there more deep-rooted problems in this squad? Well, a major problem I've seen with the first 2 games is that our defence isn't up to scratch, to be honest. But we're not going to change the defence simply because that is a good area for developing the youngsters in. The biggest problem is our average age barometer, Gavril Gorga, only increases the average age up to an extent. At 35, along with our other players, he will give us an average age of 23. We need that defence to be average age of 26 to perform to its maximum capability. Now, I would do a tactical debrief, but I know for a fact that one of my league opponents this season is watching these videos. To top it all off, it is likely I'm going to have to beat him in order to survive. So, Pokemaniac212, you're not getting anything from me about this game. Team of the Week time, and granted we haven't won yet, but even so it's not very nice to not see any of our players in this Team of the Week. Maybe some will make it in later. We do have a few candidates who could make it into this 11, like Sammy McQuiston and Gavril Gorga. In any case, getting one player into this Team of the Week would be a great achievement. The Team of the Week this time is Robert Budenau for Roma Eterna, a back 4 of Ronaldo Sanfuegos, Roma Eterna, Antero Franca, the King Punks, Elliot Nielsen, the King Punks, and Mendoza Soji, Sadler City. Next up midfield we have Felipe Puche, Deportivo Seleção, Edward Mason, Roma Eterna, Freddie Wincup, the King Punks, and Amadio Cognola, Roma Eterna. Up front, Abel Benavides, Deportivo Seleção, and Amancio Guerra, the King Punks. The manager of the round is Murphy23 of the King Punks for his 5-1 victory over Real Peeps away from home. DV time, and a recent update to Xpert 11 has allowed me to lay these updates very differently, so we're only going to show the youth players from now on in these updates, thanks to the new sort by age feature. So as you can see, Aratani currently has the strongest DV out of the whole group. However, it is early days yet. At this point, DV is decided by average form. None of the players have got the required match experience to make it count even more than it does. Nevertheless, Alvito Roma's 10 DV is a promising sign at this early stage of the season, especially since he was brought in to be the replacement for Marius Clean, and Clean was a better player at this stage of his career. Let's take a look at the standings so far. The King Punks lead on goal difference after a 5-1 thrashing of Real Peeps. This is ahead of Sadler City, who dropped to second despite a 4-2 victory over Deportivo Seleção, or as they call them, Goal Formation FC. Roma Eterna was dropped down to 3rd place despite the fact they beat us. Roma United are the big movers of the day, moving up to 4th place after a surprise 3-0 victory over Perkistan FC. However, that is because Perkistan actually lost their only keeper to an injury. So it was a bit of a lucky result for them, but that's not a great sign for us that Roma United already have 3 points on the board. Deportivo Seleção are lodged in the bottom 3 with us in 7th place and Real Peeps in 8th. All of us are on 0 points in the relegation zone. We've got a lot to do from here, but fortunately the rest of the opponents until the end of the season should be easier to score against. And we'll have home games too, so that might factor in. In any case, the league isn't going so well, so in the next episode we'll be facing Scousers in the Ultimate League Cup. If you enjoyed this video and want regular access to the series, you're welcome to hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to play Xpert 11 yourself, there's a link in the description below. I've been the A person, I'll be back later this week for the cup round for more Xpert 11. See you guys then!